Hello, Floss Tube. It is Thursday, July 18th, and it is 81 degrees here in Lehi, Utah, heading for a high of 97, so summer has arrived finally. Anyway, I'm Colette, the Highway Stitcher, here to give you my updates from the highway and at home. And this will be just a little short update. I'm going to be heading to the National Lace Convention tomorrow, and I will be there for a week in Spokane, Washington, working on some lace projects with teachers from Europe, and getting to see a lot of my friends. And then I'm going to head to the River House in Washougal and spend some time there. And so I hope when I'm in Washougal, I'm going to try to do a couple other maybe updates if I can, at least one. So anyway, but my main focus today was to show you an FO that I did and just a couple of the other projects that I worked on, as well as show you some haul. So this will not be a very long video. Anyway, I'm excited to show you my FO and my Stitch9 number 8 finish. And this is, I showed it on Instagram, but here it is on Floss Tube. Mayflower Landing by Little House Needleworks. It's done on 28 count Picture This Plus Oaken with all the called for overdyes and DMC threads. And I'm pretty excited that this is done. My plan will be to, when I get it framed next year, the Mayflower newsletter that I get for being a Mayflower descendant will be showing arts and crafts of people that have to do with like different aspects of the Mayflower. And so I'm going to submit a picture of this and see if I can get it in the newsletter. And so anyway, that's my plan. And another plan too, I'm hoping to start one other Mayflower pattern that I have and see if I can get it done by the end of 2020. So I'll have 2 of them done. So I was pretty excited about this, that I got it done. It's number 9 for Stitch9. I'm on a roll and it's number 8 for Stitch9. And I'm on a roll, working on number 9 and hope to get it done soon. Speaking of number 9, this is Childhood Sisters, my last Stitch9. I'm doing this for my sister. Her birthday's in February. So I hope to get it done, before the Stitch9 challenge ends and get it framed so I can give it to my sis. This is Childhood Sisters designed by Ursula Michaels. I changed out the colors on it, but it is DMC. I worked on the rest of the yellow there, all the way over to the other side, as well as started some of the back stitching for the yellow. And this is done on a mystery linen, because I started this a long time ago. Probably, I would guess, some kind of 28 count, probably antique white or off-white Zweigart, probably. So I'm pretty excited about that. I also worked some more on Pink Sparrow Sampler, and I got 1 page done. And this is on 28 count Picture This Plus Fog with all the called for colors. This is a small sampler, so there's only 4 pages to it. And 1 page is now done. So I was happy with that. There's the sampler itself with eye needle and thread. Real happy with my color choice and fabric choice. It's one of those happy accidents again. I also worked on Savior's Praise on Sunday, the last 2 Sundays. But it's packed away to go to Washougal to work on, and there was just a couple letters done on it, added to it with a few motifs. So I will show an update of that when I'm up in Washington. And for the Saturday patriotic stitching that I decided to start doing with Priscilla and some of the rest of the group, I'm working on One Nation by Bygone Stitches. And I got some work done on that too on Saturday, but it is packed away to go. So I'm going to, I'll try to get a video up when I'm in Washougal and show that to you then. Another piece that I just got a hunkering to work on was this one right here, Needle Treasures. It's a kit. It has a companion kit called the Little Goat Herder, which I finished. I'll show that to you maybe next time. I didn't get it out today. And this is called Feeding Time, so this is a little goat girl, little chickie girl. And I've had this, part of this done for quite a while, but then I just felt like picking it up and working on it. So, got her little kind of freaky looking face more done. She didn't have any of her face done, so I was able to work on that. Kind of a typical Hummel look. A lot of back stitching that'll be worked on this later, but I just loved the little goat herder boy, and so I just got a feeling like I just wanted to work on it. So anyway, I decided to go ahead and pick it up on my frame and work on this for a little while. I also got a little bit of haul. I got the last of my fabric from Hand Dyed by Stephanie. I started the monthly club in July, and when you get around to June for the whole year, you are sent an extra piece of fabric, so that's pretty exciting. So anyway, I got 2 pieces of fabric this time, 32 count for both linen. And this piece here is called Kaleidoscope. It has some purples and blues, greens, and some kind of browns too. I think it's showing up fairly well. And then the other piece I got, my freebie piece, is called Northern Lights. This one is also modeled sort of similar, but shows up well on the screen here. It's mostly purples and greens modeling. I love that color. So my monthly club is now over on that. I'll see later on if I want to start up another one. I also bought a couple pieces of fabric from Misty Purcell of Luminous Fiber Arts, who has patterns that she designs as well as fabric that she dyes. I really like her fabrics, and I've missed out before. Whenever she listed them, they would just sell out right away. So I got on it faster this time and was able to get some. I got a couple of 32 count linens. This is a new one that she's doing, a light blue modeling called Whisper. Real pretty. Just a real subtle modeling on it, and a real pretty light blue color. And she said that was a new one that she had just dyed, so I latched onto that right away. And then one of her other ones that she's done for a while is called Solo Cream. This is also in 32 count. Kind of a cream color with some modeling. Pretty nice. I really like her fabrics, and they're so nice and soft and so well. They are so beautiful. So that was my haul for the last couple weeks. So anyway, like I said, this is going to be pretty fast video. I will be heading off tomorrow to the National Lace Convention in Spokane. I'll be there a week. Probably no plans for much stitching there. I'll be really surprised if I get anything done. I'm going to bring in Sisterhood and see, the Sisters One, Childhood Sisters, and see if I can work a little bit on it at night, but I may be working on my lace mostly. Once I'm done there, I'm going to head to Washougal, Washington, to the River House, and we'll have a lot more time to work on stitching there, as well as some beading and some crochet and knitting that I bring into, and reading. So hope to be able to relax some. And so those are my plans. I hope to maybe do a video, maybe down by the river, when I'm there at the River House. And so anyway, I wanted to just do a fast update, tell you thanks so much. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers. I appreciate that. I hope you enjoy what I am showing. I'm not the most eloquent person when I'm doing my my videos or whatever else. Sometimes I lose words, don't talk the best. But I do enjoy doing this. It's really kept me working on my projects, and that's the main reason why I decided to do it. But the people who have subscribed are like the icing on the cake. I love the comments. Thank you so much for commenting. I feel comments are so important. Jan Hicks brought up something on her last video saying that to her, answering the comments is her obligation to making videos and to showing the Floss Tube community her videos. And I really agree with her on that. If somebody goes to the trouble of commenting to me, unless you're really deluged, and I understand that. I mean, there's some people who have thousands of subscribers, and that's got to be very difficult. But I know even they will push heart, like on the ones, even if they can't answer them, because they really care about it. And as long as I am not deluged with the comments, I am answering them because I so appreciate the comments. And I'm grateful for them and grateful for all of you. I tend to be an eclectic stitcher. I like to stitch all kinds of things, from kits, as you could see with Needle Treasures, to big samplers like Savior's Praise, to patriotic things like Bygone Stitches, to Satsuma Street, to Little House, to all kinds of things. Anything that catches my fancy and that I like, whether it's out of print and I have to try to find it, or whether it's something easy to get. I love all kinds of stitching. So anyway, if that's of interest to you, that's great. I'm grateful for that, and grateful for your subscriptions. Thank you so very much. And I wish you all happy stitching, and I will see you probably in a couple weeks. And you take care and have a great couple weeks. Bye.